Hello, I'm Raisa Chantami of the Indonesia channel in Jakarta, and this is your TIC News Break on the hour, every hour. Here's what's happening in Indonesia.
The Phase 3 clinical trial for the homegrown COVID-19 vaccine developed by state-run pharmaceutical company Biopharma and U.S. Medical School Baylor College of Medicine officially kicked off on Thursday. About 4,050 people aged between 18 and 70 years old took part in the Phase 3 clinical trial for the BUMN vaccine, whose name derives from the Indonesian acronym for State-Owned Enterprises. The clinical trial in question focuses on primary series vaccination, namely the first and second dose. Biopharma aims to have the emergency use authorization from the National Food and Drug Monitoring Agency for the vaccine by next month and will immediately begin mass production once it receives the thumbs up. As of Friday, nearly 201 million people have received the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Over 167 million, or 61.3% of the population, have been fully vaccinated, while 47 million have been inoculated with the booster or the third dose. After plans to go public through a special acquisition company fizzled, Indonesia's Traveloka is said to be in talks for another funding round of more than 2.9 trillion rupiah or $200 million. The online travel unicorn has so far raised a total of 17.4 trillion rupiah or $1.2 billion in funding across 6 rounds, the latest being the 3.6 trillion rupiah or $250 million led by Qatar Investment Authority in July 2020. Traveloka is the biggest online travel agency in Indonesia with a market share of 43%. As for the new funding, investment management agency BlackRock and the Indonesia Investment Authority, a newly formed sovereign wealth fund owned by the Indonesian government, is in talks to enter this round of funding. If the Indonesia Investment Authority comes on board, this will be its first investment in a tech company. The wealth fund has so far raised 372 trillion rupiah or $25.5 billion since its inception in February 2021.
In the financial markets, here's how stocks and the currency opened in Jakarta and around the region. If you're heading to Indonesia or traveling within the country, here's the weather forecast for major destinations. And that's what's happening in Indonesia. I'm Raisa Chantami with your TIC News Break.